What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So when we talk about JASMY coin, right, I love to talk about price predictions. Don't get me wrong. I love to talk about the highest prices we could possibly see, the lowest prices we could see, what I plan to accept, what I plan to take profit on, how much I plan to make, whether I'm going to become a JASMY millionaire, all of these different conversations. I love to talk about these things because it helps me plan for the future. And I think everybody else would benefit from creating a plan themselves and understanding what the max potential of a position is. But when we start to mention, a lot of these prices that are way above the all-time high, that are at the all-time high, we have to look at it for what it is right now. We have to understand what it is right now and not really just not factor in the fact that, oh, someone else said these things and they could absolutely explode to these levels just because they said it, not because any type of logic behind it. Now, no way do I want to throw shade on JASMY coin. I think JASMY coin is going to be worth a heck of a lot more than what people think, especially all the haters that are out there. But the price prediction of JASMY coin to $17 might not be the best bet to kind of have everybody bank on hitting those levels. However, it's not saying it's not a possibility because there is still a possibility to where these things could happen. But let's talk about JASMY coin. Let's talk about the price predictions that are out there and why an ex-Sony executive said that, it's going to hit a $17 per coin price. So if you guys could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter or follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, don't forget, if you guys want to trade on JASMY coin or trade on Margex, feel free to check out my link down below for Margex. You can trade JASMY coin up to a 50x leverage. And as you can see here, if you can see it, it's kind of small. I'm up $1,075 on a $26 investment on a 50x leverage. And that's because I found the right time to invest at that point. I'm up 3,355, 57% on this one play. So if you guys are interested in trading on Margex leverage trading, you don't have to risk everything that you own, but just put like a little bit in there and play with it. You can play with $1, you can play with $5, you can play with as little as possible and see those gains, see those returns, because the fees are not massive here. The fees are very small, and it honestly is a very good platform. So feel free to check out my link for Margex down below if you want to trade JASMY coin or any other project up to 100x leverage. So like I said, there was a conversation that happened a while ago. There was a couple of tweets. There was an article written about an ex-executive, the ex-Sony executive that, stated and brought through the calculations to say that JASMY coin would hit a $17 price point. Everybody ran with this and said JASMY to $17. Obviously, if JASMY coin gets to $17, it's going to be quite a hefty market cap, honestly. And I don't want to sit here and sugarcoat it and say that it's 100% possible, because it's not 100% possible. It has a form of possibility or realm of possibility, but I don't look at that and say, oh, you know what, this is definitely going to happen, because a $17 price point is a large level to get to. I'm just trying to do some calculations really quick to show you what that is. It's a large level to get to market cap wise, and you have to see something happen to decrease that supply. So anyways, if we go and check out JASMY coin really quick, JASMY coin currently stands at 2.5 cents. We're seeing it at a $1.25 billion market cap with $111 million worth of volume and 8% volume to market cap ratio. Popularity is definitely not up to where it was the last couple of days, but still having $100 million is amazing, and having a $1.2 billion market cap is even more amazing, even more impressive. But we're holding at these levels. We've seen it decrease down to 2.4 to 2.5, up to 2.6. And even up to 2.7 and approaching the 3 cent level. What we need to focus on here as we have these conversations of where the price goes, we need to focus on the supply, because the supply is a major impact or a major factor into whether it can get to some of those prices. Because some people will say, oh, it's been to a $5 price point, we're going to see maybe triple what the all-time high was. But understand during that time period, we had way less supply. We did not have the 50 billion supply that we do now. We had a max of 50 billion, but it was sitting at like less than a billion coins that were out there. So if we look at the all-time high, people bring this into account. They're like, oh, it got to $4.99. That makes sense. And the lowest price being at 27% of a penny, we can see this skyrocket back up to 5 cents easily. But again, you have to factor in this portion of it. You have to factor in the circulating supply and the difference there. No way am I saying that this is not going to happen and it will never happen. I'm saying the likelihood of it happening is definitely more slim than it is 100% going to happen, right? So when people state that, they're like, oh, you know what, this could 3x. It could definitely 3x over that all-time high. And they don't really look at all the detail. So with that being said, let's look into some of that detail. Let's go over to Excel where I have my exit plan spreadsheet. And within this exit plan, if we decided to get to $3, right, a level of $3 would be a $147 billion market cap. The highest point that it got to before, while it had less supply, was $1.2, $1.3 billion worth of a market cap. And this, you saw that high price of, $5 or so. And, that was when you had way less supply. And now we have way more supply, so we have 49 billion. So even at a level of $1, it would be a $49 billion market cap. So where we currently stand is around the highest point that it has been to before. It broke that all-time high. But as we saw, from the previous market caps, like this is the highest level that we got to, and we're looking at a 1.2, $1.3 billion market cap, even up to 1.4, $1.5 billion market cap. So obviously, there is a discrepancy there. The discrepancy comes within the circulating supply. You have to factor that into something like this. Now, even if we see a $49 billion market cap, I believe can happen, right? A $2 price point, a $100 billion market cap can definitely happen. So my goal is always around the $75 billion market cap. That's where I'm looking at it at. But 40 to 75 billion is kind of my target level. I would love to see it go a lot further, but it all depends on how much is locked up, how much is burned off, how much we can decrease that total supply. So it all depends, right? It all depends on how much this can go down. If you see more and more that's locked up, where it's 9 billion that's locked up, maybe 10 billion, maybe down to half, and you're looking at a $25 billion market cap at a $1 price point with 25 billion coins in supply, you would then see a $4 price point in order to get to $100 billion. So then you're now increasing it by, double what the price could be at those levels. But you have to see the overall supply burn off. The likelihood of seeing 99% of the supply burn off or get locked up is definitely not going to happen. I don't see that happening. So saying that this could get to a $17 price at an $838 million market cap, $838 billion market cap. Sorry. I don't think that is feasible. We should be banking on that. There's so much room from where we are even to a level of $1 that you can have so much of a return from here to there. And I'm not saying you should shortchange yourself because you never know what could happen, but that's why you have forever coins. That's why you have a certain amount that's put to the side just in case this does have that larger impact for the long term. And you're able to benefit for more of the shorter term, which still would be classified as long term because it's over a year. But you're kind of in both areas here. Does that make sense? So the $17 price point, I'm not banking on it. I'm not pushing for it and saying that this is 100%. I'm looking for $1 to $1.50. Now, it could go a lot higher, but that's just what I'm looking for an investment standpoint to capture as much as I can with profits. And then I start to look into, I start to have a certain amount for forever, right? For the use case, for the ability to grow with what JASMY coin will be in the next 10 years, which we honestly don't know yet. So that's my opinion. I want to know what you guys think. What are you holding on for? Are you holding on for $2, $5, $10, 15, 20, whatever the amount? Let me know your opinion down in the comment section below. Have you factored in market cap? Have you factored in all the different things that I factored in within this video? But guys, if you could, and you want to make some short-term trades, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for more of these videos. And again, like I said, if you want to make those short-term trades and get into the MargeX seed, feel free to check out my link for MargX, where you can trade up to 50x leverage on JASMY coin if you wanted to, and maybe trade $25 and hopefully get the same level of return that I do have here, if not more than that, while risking a small amount. That's only if you find the right trade. Let me know if you have any questions. I have a whole list of videos on Patreon that you guys can learn from, as well as if you want to message me directly, you can message me. There are plenty of people that ask me about MargX on a daily basis, and I converse with them about it and make sure that they understand the risks and rewards to that. But guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.